In the last episode, I talked about overwhelm and how it doesn't have to be a state that we're in, but it can be recognized as a feeling that we are experiencing. I am going to be speaking a little bit softer because I have some relatives over from out of town and they are still sleeping, and these walls can cause a lot of echo. So bear with me. I hope you stay with me to the end of this episode. I am feeling led to do a follow-up of the last episode, so I will refer to this as Overwhelm Part 2. You know, this whole subject got me thinking about when I first started my organizing business. I thought I could do it all on my own. Just me, Google, and YouTube University. Sound familiar? Have you done that where you would go onto YouTube to try to find some decluttering strategies and techniques only to find your space messier than it ever was? And maybe you're looking at your house now that the kids have moved out thinking, I can handle this. It's just decluttering, right? But here's the thing. Whether it's starting a business or tackling a house full of memories, going at it alone can leave you feeling pretty overwhelmed. I remember trying something in my business, failing, then trying again, convinced that I could make it happen independently. Maybe you've had some moments standing in a room full of stuff, not knowing where to start. First of all, that's very common. But let me tell you, I almost gave up on my business dreams. Several times, actually. And I know you're out there who have almost given up on decluttering too. That feeling of being alone, of not having the answers or support you need, it's tough, isn't it? So here's what I've learned that I want to share with you today. It's okay to ask for help. In fact, it's more than okay. It's essential. If you've listened to Organize with Grace podcast for some time now, some amount of time, maybe at least 3-4 episodes, maybe you've gotten this message already from me about my strong belief that it is totally okay to ask for help. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It shows you have the courage to admit you're struggling and to reach out to others, says Michelle Obama. And may I add that, again, asking for help is normal. We need each other. And I know it's tempting to close the door on that cluttered space, that cluttered spare room or overstuffed garage. Trust me, I do get it. When I was struggling with my business, I isolated myself more and more, but that only made things worse. So, what changed? I finally opened up and reached out for support. I joined a community, and let me tell you, this is a community of organizers who are, who may be a step ahead of me, or some others are just starting out, but having this community with my friend who heads it up and other organizers, it made all the difference. I did not feel like an island. And now I'm surrounded by other organizers, we are learning and growing together. And in fact, I am very excited to have found 2 local organizers that I am looking forward to connecting with and hopefully gain camaraderie and gain support and maybe start our own community among ourselves, and hopefully others can join. So for you, this might mean calling a professional organizer, or maybe it's about getting your adult kids involved in the decluttering process. You can turn it into a chance to share some memories and laugh about that awful lamp you've somehow kept all those years. I know that it's kind of tough to do that when you are miles apart, but there's always FaceTime or Zoom. But the point is, you don't have to do this alone, and you shouldn't. Opening up about the challenge can lead to some amazing support and fresh ideas on how to tackle your space. I've shared this before, but did you know that I offer consultation by phone or Zoom? If you're not quite ready to hire a pro organizer to come into your home, but have questions and would like to know the steps to starting this decluttering thing, I am going to share a link you can click, and it's a way for us to get in touch for a quick chat. No obligation to purchase for a consultation. Click on it to schedule a quick 15-minute chat with me. Easy, right? This chat will take place either by phone or Zoom, whatever you're comfortable with. And I just want to know where you're at and offer some guidance. And if we are a good fit, we may be able to work further together. How does that sound? I know it feels overwhelming. I'm sorry to belabor the word, but believe me, I've been there. But here's what I want you to take away from our talk today. It's normal to feel overwhelmed when facing a big task like decluttering your family home. And it's totally normal to feel overwhelmed when life just kind of hits you with all types of challenges. But either way, either situation, isolating yourself isn't the answer. So take a deep breath, exhale, and reach out for support. Maybe a call to a friend who's been through this already would be great, would be beneficial. Or you can look up local decluttering groups that you might be surprised at how many people are in the same boat. And remember, being an empty nester or whatever life season that you are in right now, it's not just about what was, it's about what could be. By decluttering with support, you're not just organizing your home, you're creating a space for a whole new chapter in your life. So what do you say? Are you ready to open up that cluttered closet and ask for a helping hand? Trust me, it's the first step to turning overwhelm into opportunity. I love alliteration, by the way, as you can tell. And that's all for today. If this resonated with you, why not share it with a friend who might need to hear it too? And don't forget to tune in next time. We will be going and diving deeper into some practical tips for tackling those overwhelming spaces. Until then, you've got this, and you do not have to be alone. Bye for now.